Hey guys, this is Android at Night, and today what I've got for you guys is a first look and install of the Glas Screen Shield by SGP for the Samsung Galaxy S2. And as you can see, I've got a white one and a black one, and I think today we're going to install the white one just because I think the change will look really nice, and it will also highlight, I think, more easily where the actual shield is, as you'll be able to see it from the background. So I'll put this other one to one side, and these were actually sent to me for review by SGP, so big thanks to those guys. And I'm just going to pop their packaging open. There we go. And first thing you've seen is these, which are little sort of soft plasticky little nubules, or nubules, is that a word? Nubs, I don't know, that you stick on the home button on your Galaxy S2. And as you can see, you get them in a variety of colours, and I believe you get these 6 different colours regardless of the colour of shield you order. And at the moment you can order white, black or pink. Oh, you get the little glass screen shield removing tool, which is just a little bit of metal. You get a screen cleaning wipe, you get an alcohol swab, and you then get the actual screen sorry about that, itself. I still feel a bit ill, guys, and my talking seems to be failing, so I apologise for any little stumbles I make, but that seems quite nice, pretty thin, and it is actually glass, which is pretty interesting. We've then got an install guide here, which just says clean it, remove the 2 surfaces, sort of like any other screen shield, plonk it on, and then you can use this to remove it. We've also got a slightly different guide, or more in-depth guide I should say, in the packaging here, and it warns you not to touch the actual centre of the glass when you're installing it, just to touch the edges. So we're going to have a go at installing this thing, guys. So we're going to get this shieldy cloth thing and wipe this down, and I will fast forward the process a bit, just because you probably don't want to see me doing this. And I'm actually going to use this alcohol swab just to be on the safe side. When I say alcohol, it's actually EOL, so I'm not sure if that's got alcohol in it. Ethanol, that's the one. So I'm going to clean this thing up, and I'll be right back when we have got this thing on. Right guys, so I've installed that. It went pretty well. It's very slightly off to the side here, and it slightly overlaps the bezel, and you probably saw on the fast forward I actually tried to lift it up and reapply it, but it wasn't playing ball. So I think once this is on, it's on, and I don't think you're going to be able to take this off and reapply it. But saying that, it hasn't gone too badly. I mean, it's pretty good. It feels really, really nice. And it's quite cool that this is a glass screen shield, really. Responsiveness is really, really good, and the clarity is excellent, and it's not like when you have a skin around the edge, because obviously it's all flush, so it does sort of feel like you've extended the phone forward a little bit. I'm still slightly irritated by that lay, but we'll have a look to see if that's worked. We're just going to call someone and see if that sensor is obscured. Right, so I just cut that to end that phone call, because I couldn't actually end it because the screen went dead. But you could see that actually obscured the sensor. About halfway through the call it flashed back and then went again and back, so I think it's only just obscuring it. And we'll have a look at the front facing camera. But obviously the thing to remember is this is my fault for my misinstallation, and yeah, the front facing camera is fine. But just as one thing to be wary of when you install it, you're not going to be able to put this down and then put it back up again and readjust it. But yeah, so you can see, I can see these light through. If I laid it slightly better, you'd be able to see it. I'll probably just turn the light of those buttons off. But yeah, so it feels really, really good. It went on pretty easily, but as again, just be careful when you lay it, because you're not going to be able to pull it back up and put it down again. I have got a selection of cases here, which we're going to try just to see if it still fits with this screen shield on. Obviously we know it fits with all the SGP all the SGP cases, because they said so. But we're still just going to try just to make sure. Right, so as you can see, the SGP linear fits fine. There's still a slight gap here and here, just because I applied it slightly too far to the right. But that still works really cool. Really cool. Still works fine and looks really cool. So we'll try another one. This is the Casemate Jelly, which again I'll be doing a review on soon. And as you can see, that fits fine as well. And I think any sort of this silicone style case is going to be fine because they're not that tight. This is the genuine Samsung Galaxy S2 mesh case, and again that fits perfectly, and again I'll have a review of this up soon. This is the TPU gel case, which again, like the Casemate Jelly, it's sort of that same sort of style of case, and that's going to be fine just because it's not too tight. This is the Casemate Pop, and this also fits fine. I think again the edge around here isn't that tight, so even though I've misapplied it slightly, this still fits really nicely. And again, I will have a review of this case out soon. And this is the Taurus aluminium frame case for the Galaxy S2, and my review of this is currently exporting in iMovie. I haven't tightened the screws on just because that takes ages, but I can see here that there is a gap around where the case starts and the screen shield starts. So even though again I've misapplied it here, there's still a gap, so this case is going to fit fine with the SGP Glas Screen Shield installed. Right guys, last but not least, I will apply one of these buttons, and we're going to go for the white one. And there we go. That feels really, really nice. It's slightly more grippy, and it's also slightly more raised than this, so it makes it really easy to press. And I'm not really sure what it's made of. It feels slightly enamel-y, but it's plastic, definitely. Oh, whoops. That feels really, really nice, and it finishes the look of the phone really nicely. So yeah guys, this is the SGP Glas Screen Shield. In my later case reviews I'll report back how this holds up, but from seeing the demos they've been doing, this looks like it can take a right pounding, so I expect this to be really, really good at protecting the screen, and it shouldn't get scratched itself too easily. The oleophobic coating seems pretty good, seems on a par, if not slightly better than the coating on the Galaxy S2 screen. And yeah, so things to take away, really, really nice product. You can get it from SGP, and I'll put a link in the description. Big thanks for them sending me this to review. And just be careful when you install it, because you are going to only have one chance to install this. You're not going to be able to pop it up and reinstall it. So this is the SGP Glas Screen Shield for Samsung Galaxy S2, and I'll have a load more reviews out later. Please subscribe, please like it, and comment if you've got any questions. So ta-da, I'll see you guys next time.